What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky Pete back with all the news after week 3 in the preseason here in year number 7 of our Los Angeles Crusaders franchise. The Crusaders picked up their first win of the preseason, and Preseason Sherman has won the backup quarterback spot, at least through that first game. We'll have to see how he does against the Giants, but he showed us more in that first game than we saw from McElroy in both of his 2 games. So I'm definitely impressed with Sherman, the way he kind of led the team in that last game, and, you know, gives me some kind of hope. Like I said last time, that could potentially give us a reason to put McElroy on the trade block and see if we can get something for him. You know, he's a pretty good young quarterback, and those always draw a fair amount of attention, so we'll have to see what we can do with it. I'm kind of excited to try that out. I'm really liking Azur, man. You know, 79 overall, rookie with 5 superstar development trait, and we just saw him get that interception. You know, things are looking pretty good. I am going to need to make some cuts. As you see, we do have a cut day thing now, and we can also check out as to who is struggling around the league, or who did get cut around the league. Let's go ahead and find out who we are going to cut here. And again, you know, a 77 overall 24-year-old quarterback might draw some attention, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. Who could we cut? I don't really want to cut a wide receiver. In fact, if anything, I'd almost like to pick up a wide receiver, but you'll be all right. You know, Clay's in his 2nd year. He's still young. He's actually a lot younger than our other 2 guys here. But Ware's looked pretty good throughout preseason. Obviously, we can't cut any of them. We are in a difficult spot on who to cut here, guys. I don't even know. I mean, Femi Francois, unfortunately, is the most likely candidate. We're not going to lose money by cutting him. He's really not going to get a whole lot of playing time. Rondell McCray has been doing very, very good for us. I don't know, man. That's a tough call. Injury report. Let's see if we have any injuries here. And our guy is okay. We did have an injury scare. I think it was Shakir Gayton, but I thought he'd be all right. Oh, I gotta cut 5 players. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was that many players over the roster right now. Wow. That's going to be tough. Alright, unfortunately we have to cut Clay. Who has better speed, Clay or Ware? Now, Ware's looked really good throughout the preseason. That's what's kind of getting me here. Ware's looked awesome throughout the preseason. Yeah, there's just no way I can cut him. You know, we kind of saw Clay last year. I kind of like Clay. I like Clay a lot. I really don't want to cut Clay. But if I have to cut 5 players, I mean, I'm thinking it's going to have to be one of them. Femi Francois. I like Femi. Man, I remember drafting him. I was excited. He played well for us in a backup role, but once we were able to get McCray, it just doesn't make much sense to keep him. Nobody's going to want Price gone, which means our rookie Phillips is the more likely candidate. I don't know, though. Phillips is 3 years younger. Let's see. I mean, guys, Phillips is the better player. Except for that 85 speed and strength. Alright. Man, I really don't want to cut Phillips. Ah! This sucks. This is not easy at all. I mean, Zeke Hickman's always played well for us, but obviously we have Harris now. This is the rookie. Makes sense. I mean, I don't really want to cut a rookie, but he just wasn't necessary. And you know, the thing with Payne and Anders James is they both played pretty well for us last season. One of them is going to have to go. I mean, they played very, very little. Don't get me wrong. They played very little, but when they played, you know, they played pretty good for us. And unfortunately, Payne looks like the way to go here. 3 players down. I do think we should keep James. I don't want to cut Olsen. I don't really want to cut Mitchell. Wow, I was not expecting this. All right, all right. Well, let's see. I mean, we're not going to be able to see what trade offers we get in time, I suppose. Whoops, not here. Decisions are becoming difficult. And, you know, that's something I got to kind of enjoy about this, guys, is I genuinely feel like, you know, a connection with quite a lot of these players. And I don't want to see them go. You know what I mean? Oh, he's already on the trade block. You know, we really do. And cutting players like Femi Francois, a guy I like a whole lot, it's not easy to do. Cutting Payne. And we still have 2 more guys that we have to cut. Oh, man. This is not easy. It's got to be one of these 2. I really don't want to cut Clay. But I can't cut where? I just can't afford to go into the season with 3 tight ends, unfortunately. Oh man, I need to find one more guy to cut. This is tough. And it's got to be Phillips. I don't want it to be. I like Phillips. But that just unfortunately had to happen. People would write if I cut Price. He's a fan favorite. What do you mean 55? I think we got down to 53. I think we should be good now. Right? What? I feel like that's cut players 0 out of 0. See the top? Okay, I think it's a glitch. I just don't want to, you know, advance and then have that come back on me and they automatically cut players. But I don't think that's a possibility here. It's tough, you know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. We'll briefly look at the oh, I need to go to team roadmap. The free agent, see if anybody else has been cut that we can pick up. Oh, come on. Really? Really, lag? Come on. Go over. Why isn't it? There we go. Alright. Let's see what we got. Anybody good? Ruben Finley has yet to be signed. That is bizarre. I wonder if I were to sign this guy, how good he would be at left guard. I need a left guard. I mean, you know, I doubt he's going to drop 11 points overall, right? Okay, I have to release a player first. I doubt. I'd be shocked if I end up losing 11 points from that switch. And he's 11 points ahead of where Nix is. So what if we release Brewer? Man, we're taking a lot of hits here. Let's release Brewer. Let's go sign this guy. And then try him out at left guard. That could be a huge pickup for us here. Because I didn't realize Levitre retired when we didn't make a move to get a left guard. Not that I had a whole lot of cap room to work with. But I would have looked to draft something. I mean, we did look to draft a little bit. Alright, so let's see how he would do here. And they're saying he's still an 86 overall. And that's perfect. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. That could definitely work out in our favor there. Alright, we'll try that out. See if that's a good signing for us. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button. It helps me out quite a lot. And I will see you guys in week 4 of the preseason as we take on the Giants. Later.